Well, hi everyone. I've well, I suppose you know I'm keeping up with my own nails, and they are beginning to grow, but they need to be done. So I'm going to try, well I have, to use the Polygel using the Popits. So yesterday I did my left hand, because that was the most important, to see if I could do it with my left hand. And as you can see, I did it fine. So I'm going to do my right hand, or should I say my left. So I've got the poppets, and I've marked on there because obviously those are shorter than what they are now. So I want to make sure that I get the right length. So what I do is stick a little mark on there. Now these are arched. You see, they are arched, which you need for your apex. So that is the one that I'll be using on that nail, and it goes from sidewall to sidewall. And if you can see, I don't know if I can bring it round, there is still room there for your apex, so that when that's on, you still got from side to side. So these are the ones I'll be using, just these. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to file all this off. I don't use electric file, I just use a hand file. So I will get all this off and then I'll be back. So I've cleaned them all off and done all the cuticles, pushed them back. I have still got a crack on that side, but luckily it isn't on that side as well. So we should be alright. So like I say, you'll see what I'm doing as I go along. I'm going to be using a gel brush, and also I shall be using wipe off solution, and that's for the gel itself. Little wipe off pads, and I think that's it. So we'll get started and see how we go. So that's just been cured for 60 seconds, and I did actually go a bit above there, but let's try and get this off now. See what? Just squeeze it. There we go. And there's the nail. Easy. Easy. I did a little bit, mind you, that's my own nail showing through, but obviously I'll be colouring them anyway. So I'll do the others. I'll show you how I do the others, and I'll see you when they're done. all those are done, filed. As you can see, they come out really well. So this is the problem one. So I'm going to wipe over this with a bit of acetate just to get it clean. And with being older, nothing seems to grow the same. So when I come to using this, as you can see, when I push that down, it doesn't come up to the corners. As you can see there, it just leaves a bit each side. So what I actually look as if I've got to do, but we'll see. I did have to do it with the other one, is just get a little bit of the Polygel and fill in, which you can do, you know, that one's come out fine. I'm going to see how this works out. So I need to count. Let's have a look. So, because obviously I haven't cleaned them as yet. So if I get it right, that way round. So it's the top one anyway. Okay, so it's that one there. So I'll turn it round that way. And we fill it in from there. Seems as if obviously I should need a lot more. But you can always add. No problem. Always put your lid back on. Because I'm using a daytime lamp. And it always cures. So I know I've got to go quite a way up with this. So I bet I'll be putting more in. But I try to keep the top by your cuticles as thin as I can. Because you don't need the strength really there. It's only on your tip and your apex that you need to be more bothered with. But obviously make sure you gate up the sides as well. So I do need a little bit more. So what I'll do this time is, if I can find it, just take a little bit, when you've got long nails it is a little bit awkward to pick things up. And if your brush starts to get sticky, just put some more of the liquid on. Like I say, I don't like it too thick at the top, because when it starts to come out, that's what you don't want. Okay, that looks fine. So I'll put the Uniquenailz protein bond on. And like I say, hopefully that crack there will be fine. So I'm going to put this nail on, cure for 60 seconds, and then I'll be back once I've pressed it in and we see how. Yeah, looks as if I get a little piece of that, I wonder if I just put that in there. We might be lucky. So I'll cure this now for 60 seconds, then I'll be back. So I've just taken that out, so we'll see And I can get this off. And it has done up the corners. Very good. So I'm going to file this now, so it's like the others. Then I'll be back. So there they are, finished. I've filed them. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with them yet, but we shall see. Like I say, I did differently on that one, and we'll see what happens with these. Well, the colour that I used was Tempting Fate by Naio, if that's a colour that you like. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching, and hopefully see you in my next. Bye!